All right, well, let's get going. I've got a dual stream up, that is. One's going to Steam, although I see that the store page doesn't have it visible. Super frustrating, Steam. Guys, come on now. It's Next Fest. Next Fest, we're supposed to celebrate the incoming games, you know, the new and exciting stuff. But I understand. I'll get it fixed up later this week and we'll have it running properly. In the meantime, I wanted to make sure that we, get plenty of time this week, especially this week as Steam Next Fest is going on, for just me. For those of you who follow us on any of our social media, you've seen all of our shorts and things like that. It's usually me, Marshall, and then our developer, or my developer, the guy I'm working with. His name is Evrim. Today it's just me practicing my talking to myself skills. Got plenty of years of practice, so I think I'm gonna do just fine. Before I do that, I think I better show off. Whoop, there I am. Well, a close approximation to me. I look almost identical. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hair's not dyed. Grew that way. Natural redhead. Well, I think it's about time to start looking at the game. Let's do it. And here we are. Forgot to turn the music on. I should do that. Music's great. Absolutely incredible. I really like the atmosphere that it gives. So what is this game? Who am I? What am I doing? Other existential questions that I ask myself every day. I'm Marshall. I am writing for this game, for Compound Interest. And like I mentioned before, I'm working with my developer friend, Evrim, to create it. Evrim had put together, kind of the building blocks of what the game would become, what it is now, about 6 months ago, I believe. And at that time, really all that was happening was, well, here's, little rooms. Your guy goes into the room. They have the interaction. There's a fight. They go out, right? And he knew what he wanted. He knew he wanted to have a simulation of a city, and to include, the resources behind what makes gangs work in cities. And we took that idea and we kind of ran with it. We've come a long way, to be honest with you. It's not just about, factions in the city. It's about the city itself now. It's about an apocalyptic scenario in which the world has been thrust, in which the city itself can no longer escape, kind of represented here by the border around the city. In fact, for those of you who might have seen the game at all, you might have seen the bridges here. And it does look like they just end. Well, they do, but that's because they were destroyed. So the city is truly and really cut off, which makes it a kind of unique microcosm for all the different things that we get to explore as a part of, what is this strategy simulation game, Compound Interest. And that's what it is. Strategy simulation game. Major influence for me was Mountain Blade. I came to that a little bit later on when I started to see that we had teams moving through the city, things like that. And so that's a strong influence because it has so many different factions, so many different people who have their own interests. They have their own personalities, which makes them better or worse at certain activities, something that we would like to explore in Compound Interest as well. And it has a pretty crazy economic simulation, right? For anyone who's played Mountain Blade, they know it is literally from raw materials up to produced materials up to, in Bannerlord, you can even make your own weapons specifically for insane profit and things like that. long story short, that's a big inspiration. And some of the things that we take from that are the team movement that we'd like to adapt, as well as the economy. So why do I mention the economy? Well, it's a very interesting scenario in that the city has been cut off. There is no online banking. The internet has been destroyed in a wave of pure noise, literally static, effectively, that washes over the world suddenly. And for the most part, things are not so bad. I mean, it's really, really bad, no question. But there's some things that aren't so bad in the sense that solar panel by this time has proliferated. Some, that's why we have electron. Oh yeah, the night song is here. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit for me, for both of us. So I was talking about the electricity. We have electricity because solar panels have been kind of proliferated. I tend to think that this game kind of falls into the world of solar punk in that sense, although we don't quite have the aesthetics of it at the moment. Cell phones don't work, tablets don't work, laptops don't work. Anything with a wireless receiver would have been immediately taken over. And for people who work in cybersecurity and things like that, you might know the term air-gapped. Air-gapped means that there is no possible wireless access point on a device. Those are the only devices which could have possibly been saved. So for us, really only, laptops that are 20-something years old, 30-something years old. Most things would have had wireless receivers. Take a look around you in your own room. Almost everything, electronic has wireless receivers in it. And all of them are just completely overwhelmed. So that's the basic setting of the game. What it allows us to do is have the interesting economic mechanics like I mentioned. This city is cut off. There is no way in and no way out easily. And so, what happens when a city like this still has its demands, still needs things, still needs to live, but can't have, for example, the food and, we don't model food, but it is an interesting part of the game. But for example, can't have imports or exports of goods that they need and want to use. And also it means that there's no more money coming in and out. This is something that was in one of the shorts recently, and there was a comment that said, how does more money enter into the system, right? How does more money get in? It doesn't. It does not. The money stays static. No one can print money. The reason why money is still accepted is because people still remember the national government that was in control. The island at this point, right after the collapse, had a city government that attempted to maintain order, but fell apart really quickly. Really, within 2 weeks, the city government is completely gone, and individual factions step up instead. It's a little bit of the overview, the background there of the world of Compound Interest. And I mentioned it's a strategy simulation game, and I would love more than anything to show all of you a little bit of that today. I am going to play, for those of you who are interested in the game, the demo is available. Please go ahead, try it, give us feedback. We need the feedback. We're trying to make something with this, labor of love here, and would appreciate all of your feedback. If you're going to play this game, I do recommend it for your first time to try this solo. We mark here that it's a tutorial. It really is a tutorial. It is a game that we acknowledge has it's not the smoothest experience in the sense of you need to learn to operate with the system, and there are some heuristics that you need to develop, and so the tutorial is really important. That's why I couldn't necessarily say, for example, like if you've played Mountain Blade, then you will be able to play this game. It's a little bit different. We operate in like a node and graph, or lines and nodes system, and you also have locations in which you can keep things, and that becomes really important later in the game. So for that reason, I would really highly recommend the tutorial. I will not play that, as I've worked on this game, so relatively confident in my ability to play it, although we'll see. All right, so here we have. I'm going to pause a lot because I cannot talk and play. I have not streamed long enough to develop that skill yet, so we're going to be doing a lot of sitting around. Usually when it's Evrim and I, Evrim gets to talk while I get to panic about what's happening in the game. So here we go. When you start out with the 3-man crew start, you start with a 3-man crew. We've got Alfie, Spignu, Charlie the Finn. These are our crew members. They're randomly generated, and we are intent on trying to take over the city in one way or another. In the full game, we will have more options or avenues to work with others in order to make that success in your own way. At the moment, we have one background, and that's the style of play, as I was mentioning before. And this background, well, we'll see it actually as we go along. First things first, oh gosh, let's see. We have Brass Knuckles. Spignu's got nothing. Switchblade. These are pretty weak weapons. They're really not that interesting. Let's just move on. First thing, cargo. We've got nothing in the bank except for some cash, and we better take some with us if we want to buy things. If we go without putting cash in our cargo... No, it's okay. If we go without putting cash in our cargo, then it stays in the hideout. It's safer there, to be honest with you. While I'm walking around, I could get attacked. And if I get attacked... And see, I'm watching it right now. We have 2 hoodlums here. There's 3 of us. We're the indies. And there's just 4 random guys. Hoodlums have a tendency to want to attack people. And it might be a good idea to get the drop on them. So I could start the ambush now. The reason to do that would be if I feel that they've got something I want. Brass Knuckles, not great. Nothing at all. 3 on 2, and it's pretty even. I'm going to say let's go for it. So, we've got the eyes on the hoodlums. Let's do it. Alright, they ran for it, but they screwed it up. So we get them, or at least we get to start the fight. Doesn't mean we'll win. Never mind. We got him pretty handily, actually. Oops. Sorry, fellas. That's it. Now we can choose to rob them. That is not a very nice thing to do, and we'll talk about what that means in just a second, but I think I will leave them be. It becomes quite useful if we can make the hoodlums respect us. Alright, well, we were talking about buying things. Let's do that a little bit. Having medicine on hand is really going to help us, so you see here, I'll move one over to the left. We've got booze, we could sell him. But, oh boy, electronics are going for $20. Electronics being a pretty useful item for most people in the city. Therefore, I love it. It says scrap component barely useful. I need to change that because it's definitely very useful. Scrap electronics become very useful, for example, for repairing solar panels. In the odd chance that somebody does really want to work with electronics, they would need, or non-pre-noise electronics, then they would need to have some of these things on hand. So these become quite useful. Really quickly, I want to check my... Yeah, we're fine. And here. Good. All right. Okay. Game's fine. Wanted to make sure I wasn't dropping anything. It's my first time multi-streaming. Okay, we're good. Right, so what do? We'll buy 1 medicine because that's what he's got. We will match the offer. We're pretty loaded after robbing the hoodlums, so I'm pretty happy to spend that money for that. Now we have some other options. One of them is asking. You can do that at many different locations. Oh god, his face. We can ask, oh, he wants medicine. Well, yeah, I just bought your medicine. I want it, so I'm not interested in giving it to you. Let's ask him about something else. This is a good way to get jobs. We want jobs. Jobs pay. Yeah, nothing else. Okay. The other thing is we can try to take over the location, and we will do that. This is something I'm going to focus on in today's playthrough. Nice. So we offered to protect him, or at least, you know, we threatened him. Let's be honest. We said we would like to protect you, and we made it very clear that we needed to protect him. There's a 60% chance to succeed. We got it, and now this location is under our control. They'll pay us tribute, and we will be able to come in here whenever we'd like. Comes in handy as we start to expand through the city. Ooh, 5 of them. Holy moly. 5 hoodlums. Machete's pretty powerful. Baseball bat. No. Okay, we just need to get out of here as fast as possible. Which I do by here and just sending. Oh god, please go, 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 go. Okay. In the meantime, we can look at taking some medicine to heal up while we're walking around. Alright, so I'd love to do that again. I don't know if I'll be able to get away with it. And I'll show you why. Right now. In this screen here, we've got reputation. And it is as simple as each faction that you meet and interact with can either perceive you as warm or competent, or a varying degree of one of those two. Right now, the hoodlums do not think very kind thoughts about me. They're not warm or cold, right? So they're more likely to be aggressive. The community is also not too happy about me, but that's because I made threats in order to take over the location. Neither of them have a very strong opinion on my ability to accomplish the things I want, which is my competence. So warmth, kind of how friendly we've been. Competence, how likely I am to achieve my goals. If you watch the video on our YouTube channel, you'll see this comes from real life work on stereotypes. And I think it's really fascinating to consider this as a model for games, blanking on the word, for reputation, for karma from Fallout, these kinds of things, right? It's a little bit more interesting because it's across 2 axes. And it makes a lot of sense, yeah? If I'm perceived as very competent and not warm at all, well, they're going to acquiesce, but they're not going to be happy about it. Meanwhile, they could think that I'm very nice, but think I'm not going to be able to accomplish the things that I want to. Alright, so we're at the location. Let's do some more asking around. More booze. Well, I stole it from the other guys, and I'd like to be friends with the community, so it'll be worth it. Let's take a look and see how much that actually did for us. I'll have to note that down. But you can see here the history I've given to the community, and therefore the community's, it's probably because it's gone back to normal, and therefore it thinks that I've never seen them before. Or baseline, excuse me, not just normal. And there we go. Let's ask around. Slow week, nothing new. Damn. Okay, so we gave him the booze. The community likes us a little bit better. We might be able to try and get away with another takeover. I don't know my chance. I think we can do it. Oh, they're already protected? They are. They are protected by a supplier. Well, in the case that somebody is already under protection, if you threaten them, you're going to have to deal with the other guys. So, in order to do that, we actually have to ask you to wait in this location while the other faction attempts to arrive. If you've watched any of those shorts that I mentioned before, everybody is really, actually, moving around through the city. So you saw those factions just moving past right there. And we took it because no one showed up. Good. Great. Now this is some cash flow, and I've actually done pretty good considering there's still time left in the day to do a little bit more. Let's do it again. Let's talk to people. Down to my last few hatchets. I'll do some work on that one. Yeah. Okay. Anything else I can ask about? It's just the hatchets. And hatchets are expensive, though. It's not going to be so easy to get them. Oh, right. Sorry. Okay. Fine. Yep. It's closing time, so he wants me out. And you can't really blame him. It's 8 p.m. What I can do in the meantime is look around for something else. If we see here, a lot of the places are locked up. The green lock means I can go in because I have the key. That's why, for example, the hideout is always available, and these two shops that I took over. Now, the yellow locks are not my locations. The gray ones, I don't even know what those are. But we see here we've got a bar we could go to. So, hold on a second. Let's do that. And we'll send again. More locations I don't know. Just kind of exploring at the moment. Alright, let's see. Use more booze, okay. That's good. Let's ask again. Just the booze, man. Alright. Ah, here we go. So now we have a lead, or we will as soon as this is over. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Sorry. I know you need booze. Now I've got a lead. This is a job, or excuse me, in our nomenclature, it's actually a favor, and that might not mean much, but it means a lot to me. Writing everything in the background is mostly about taxonomy and trying to keep everything straight in your head. So this is a favor for the community. Somebody has asked us to help. That's interesting. I got kicked out because I was being watched by someone else. We'll have to take a look at that. But let's select escort. So this person wants us to take them somewhere nearby. We can either do the direct route or we can take the long way around. Okay, so brass knuckles, switch with. We're pretty healthy. There's 3 of us. We can save some time by going direct rather than going around. Time becomes pretty valuable, so we do want to make sure that if we're going to send our guys on a job, that we think that the time invested is worth the cost. All right, well, let's take a fight. Damn. Should have run because I didn't realize there's 8 of them. Oh my gosh. Yeah, man. Well, I don't think we're gonna run away, are we? Well, with that, we definitely didn't make any cash on our lead, and we are knocked out. Better crawl back to the hideout for now and think about what we can do. Shoot. I should have looked closer. Just that simple, to be honest with you. Nighttime is really dangerous. It might have even been worthwhile for me to wait to start the escort. This is the kind of like strategy and then layers of strategy that you can start to think about. Because I haven't even shown you one of the craziest things. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you now. Okay. We know we have a team. We have a team of 3, right? What if instead we split our teams? And this is something, especially with the interface that we're still working on, to really make it shine. But this is where it, I mean, really, like, oh Lord. What we can do now is take on multiple jobs. We can bounce between different stores, activities, explore in different directions at the same time. There's 5 foot, get out of there. And we start to really feel the sense of dread as we want to move faster and outmaneuver our opponents. But by splitting up, we've made our team weaker. By far. Super weak. Now for Zbigniew, the problem here is that he's got a weapon, so I really don't want him to get knocked out. Where these 2 fellas are unarmed. I think I'd rather try and figure out a different connection here. What am I doing at the moment is, well, exploring as usual to try and make sure I know what's going on in the city around me. But I'm also setting this as a watch point, yeah? Here, I know there are 8 hoodlums There's 2 cartel. There's 5 randos. I can see people walking in and out. Yeah, that's the cartel. And that will help me when I go back to this. In the case that I see my place is being attacked, I'll know from where they're coming from, and I will be able to make moves against them, even waiting in a certain location. We're not the only place, or the only group, that wants to take over locations. Definitely other factions also want to do that, as they consider it pretty valuable for their time. Speaking of value, we could go pick up our money, which we definitely need. I think we've got cash in at home, but it would be really nice to be able to get some more. Alright, nothing at the moment. Alright, let's run this. So let's send Alpha Team here. Or Team Bravo, excuse me. While Alpha Team kind of moves back and forth. I'm getting myself mixed up, to be honest with you. Alright, let's take our... let's just take a payment. $8 is $8. That's what he's got. I'm willing to even just spend that here if he's got more medicine. Oh my gosh. It's $9 for medicine now. Alright, fine. Well, it's worth it. We can also go to the clinic, and that might be a really good idea right now. Let's go here. Send these 2. And continue with Alpha Team, Bravo Team. I see the problem now. Clinic, and let's heal up. I don't think I want to spend 4 of my $7 on a full heal for these 2. Let's just do that and call it good enough. I'm sure they'll be fine. Well, now we're definitely and truly out of money. Let's go make another pickup while we explore with our other guy. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Oh gosh. Fight started and I thought, oh no. It's big news down, it's big news down. No, he's fine, he's fine. They were fighting somebody else, but boy, that could have been a lot worse, to be honest with you. Nighttime's pretty scary, so we got kicked out. Damn. We got kicked out because... Oh wait, no. We didn't get kicked out. I must have moved to the wrong location. Alright, let's see here. Heading out. Doesn't look like anyone special. No big groups of hoodlums walking through that I could see. Let's collect our tribute for the day from here. I need more money. I need more money, so I'm gonna have to try and steal for it. Oh, shoot. Alright. We're backing off. Yeah, they really didn't like that. And not good. Let's just take the day's payment. It hurts our reputation. It's a big problem. So now that the community is not happy with us, and now police factions are also not happy with us, that's really going to make life a little bit harder for us. Yeah. Thank you. Pay, just pay. Another $8. Alright. Well, I think it was pretty good. We still have a few more hours till midnight. We've made a bit of cash. I think it's time to move together, because if we are separated and it's too late at night, we're definitely not going to survive. Now we've got it back together. Shops are closed. I couldn't afford any weapons anyways. We'd probably better look for other things to do, other options. We could do more jobs. Oh my gosh. We gotta get out of there. Go. Or... I swear I didn't know this was here. Just kidding. I knew this was here. Or we can look for activities like this that just take our time, but allow us to get some resources for free. In the meantime, we definitely want to make sure that we keep an eye out. Not too bad. Oh, no, I dropped my weapon. Oh. Well, that's the cost of doing business, I suppose. Oh boy. Okay. They've got 5, we've got 3. We better get out of here. Not worth it. What? That's so rough. Oh, man. No weapons, no cash. Well, a little bit of cash, but not that much cash. We need to be really careful. And now it's nighttime, so it's even scarier than usual. Hold on. Wait a minute. You guys got knocked out. There's 4 of you? Yes, there's 4 of you, but you don't have anything. So the cruel and evil amongst us. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, there is, but sometimes you have to be. Because I was thinking, boy, these 4 seem like real good targets right now for a little bit of robbery. And the more I think about it, actually, I think it's worthwhile. Sorry, fellas. Ah, they ran. That's probably for the best. But if they had some cash on them, for example, you know, maybe some medicine they were hiding that didn't get robbed before, it would be worth it. It would be worth it for us to do. Oh no. No, no, no. There's 10 of them. Oh no. Run, run, run. Oh, oh. Oh gosh. No, man, no. There goes all of my cash. Oh. I knew it. I knew. I knew I should not be doing this. But what was that I said about developer knowing how to play their own game? Let's not think about that too hard. Shoot. Okay. Did I leave anything in my inventory? Oh boy. Hey, that's how it goes. That is how it goes. All right, so what am I gonna do now? Oh gosh. I think I'll take a moment to stop thinking about the game. This is what I like about the game. I like the moment of risk reward, pursuing it above all, you know, pursuing success above all else. In kind of an unlikely scenario, we are beat up. We're gonna heal a little bit, not all the way. We have very little cash, and if we don't move in the right ways, then we very likely might get screwed up again. And then we'll be even further back. And the game does not end in the sense of like if you know, get beat up so many times that you can't do anything. The game's not going to say, okay, well, try again next time. You persist in your doomed world. All right, so this time we definitely have to skim off the top. Come on. $8? Oh, it was like $7 before. And that's $8 that'll get us healed up. Same thing here. We're going to have to skim from this hill. Now, this is another part of the game that I really like. This is the short-termism coming out, right? I'm saying to rob them because I need it now. I need the money now. But that reputation loss could very well cause more problems for me down the line. If this store doesn't like me, I don't know if we have it in the moment, but if this store doesn't like me, it's possible that they ask other factions to come and protect them instead of me. And I'll lose them because I've been, you know, cruel. All right. Let's use the clinic here. Same thing. Should I spend 6 of my $10? As we get to know the game, we get to learn the kind of what's possible, you know, how much I can afford in what the general cost of, what the general cost of goods is as well. And so I would have a better sense of what I would be able to do at the moment. I think what I'm going to do here is spend, I'm just likely to get beat up again. Well, if we want to win a fight, we need to be at least at 80%, I think. But that last 20 or so isn't really going to make the difference. A weapon would make the difference, but I can't get a weapon right now. Interesting. Let's go here. This is a good time to split up again, but let's try and buy a weapon first. 45, 54. Oh, lordy, no. Okay. Can I move gas? I don't really have the cash to buy enough to sell at a profit. So I don't think that's going to work for me right now. Definitely later in the game, when especially you have a relationship with a producer directly, that will become very valuable. Remember that goods like this have a producer in the city. We might be able to find one. Speak of the devil. All right. Yep. Paul Sayers of the New Sterling Homebrewers Association. These fellas stood up when it was not possible to get the good stuff anymore from other parts of the world. Well, let's talk about distribution. Making choices like that sometimes has an effect on our reputation, so it becomes pretty valuable. Now here, booze is $3 to buy. It's not much, but I can move it. And honestly, it might be worth it. Is it worth it? Is it worth my time? Screw it. Let's do it. All right. I only need to make more than $7 or $3 on each good. So I think it's 100 and something % return. As long as I don't get robbed on the way there. Mm-hmm. Sell for 1. Oh, no. No. My whole plan. No good. Well, we'll find out who else wants it. Gosh, there's a lot of people. It's dangerous moving with all this goods. No good. The cost of booze is down. Somebody might have been moving it before I did. That would be so frustrating. Oh, no. Oh, man. Okay, well, whatever it is. Let's drop it off and leave it in the hideout since it's almost nighttime. It's still not too late, right? It gets dark early in New Sterling, so it's really quite late at night that it becomes very dangerous. Maybe we ought to take another location. This is... Oh, what's my reputation right now? Yeah, community not too happy about me, but we're gonna take it. Shoot. Do we double down? I need the cash. I need the cash. You need the cash. You need the cash flow. You need the cash flow. Sorry, pal. But you're a doctor. You'll be able to heal yourself. Good. Well, starting tomorrow, I'll be able to start collecting more money. It does kind of all fall apart if I get attacked first. But we're gonna operate on the hopes that we don't have that happen. Oh shoot, the store closed right before I got there, so it kicked me back out to the street. If I want to get in and steal things, I can, but it's gonna get some attention on me. Definitely can't be harming my reputation further for this. Another reason why I wouldn't necessarily want to rob this guy is if I intend to protect him. Protection money has to come from somewhere, so if he doesn't have the goods to sell, he doesn't have the cash to pay, and so I just kind of don't make any money myself. Alright, well, let's put it all away for now. All of $8. Oh, jeez. It's grindy. Grindy kind of play right now. Mostly because I lost those weapons. That was super unfortunate. I don't have anything to lose right now. And with alcohol, I might be able to turn this into something good. Jobs would be good, but I don't think I can survive a fight. So let's just run a dumpster, see if I can find something really quick. We can speed up. Oh gosh, 5 of them. No way, man. Let's get out of here. Alright. We've escaped. Good. Let's go to a bar instead and just see what we can do. There might be something else to do around the city that keeps us busy. There are also events, disturbances that occur in the city, and when those pop up, you have to make some pretty important decisions in a very short period of time. If you do it, you have, there's a possibility of reputation gain, goods, all sorts of different things. So those events will occur randomly throughout the city. Something that we always talk about is that idea of everything being real. Gotta tell you, the events are also, in the sense, real, in that other factions can join them as well. So if you're not moving around, it's not like they're gonna wait for you. They're just gonna keep happening and someone else will get the reward. Speaking of reward, let me ask around. Oh gosh. Oh man, no. I'm not giving you my booze. I learned about another bar from this bar. That's good. Or did I learn about this bar from this bar? That's why we're doing QA. Let's ask around again. No. I need to sell it. Alright. Can't keep doing this all day long. Literally. It'll kick you out. Now if I sell it... Gosh. Jeez, OP. He doesn't need it at all. Something's funny with the cost of goods right now. Alright, now the bar is locked. Ooh, no, get out of there. Go, fellas, go. Run. Oh no. Please tell me we're not. Okay, eyes are on me, but they didn't make any move. That's good. Alright. Let's see. Sorry, but let's see, I meant let's see. Let's see if there's people on the stream or something like that. I can see my stream chat. Don't know why that is. Not in Steam. Steam's fine, but in YouTube, I'm not sure why. Oh, refresh. Okay. In the meantime, boy, what do we do? Shoot. I'm not sure. Well, it's almost day. Better stick it out. We've got 3 collection runs. If we skim off the top of each of them, we're at 24. With 24, we don't really need to heal, but we'll be a lot closer to buying some weapons, which is going to make the difference for us. So let's run our collections. Collect. Yep, 77% chance. That's pretty damn good. And that's mine. Thank you very much. What is Booze going for nowadays? He doesn't buy it. Right, okay. The clinic doesn't buy booze. Makes a lot of sense, to be honest with you. Hoodlums, no thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, same thing here. Let's get started with tribute. And skim off the... Oh, no. I missed the 77%. Oh, I got greedy. Well, let's... Church factions here. Let's just take a normal amount, please. Oh, nice. He was doing pretty well for me to get $8. Alright, another one. Gotta try it. Gotta try. We're behind. We are so behind. We've got no weapons. $8 in the pocket. Alright, and let me use that money at your neighbor's shop and see if I can't buy some weapons. Something, man. Something. Come on now. 50, 60. Oh my gosh. Weapons are getting so expensive. I mean, that's how it works, right? It does make sense that all of these individual factions moving around, fighting each other, they want weapons. It's going to be tough. Let's dig another time. Hey, we got something, didn't we? Oh gosh, 8 hoodlums. No, we better get out of there. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's go to the bar. That's what I usually say after I go to the junkyard. Alright. Time to ask around. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need that. That's not very helpful. Give me a job. Come on now. Man. You know what? Fine. 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 Oh gosh, that was terrifying. Here's what we'll do. We're gonna go back to the Tipsy Tiger, but we're going to make so that we only bring 2 booze. Doesn't seem like we're gonna make a return on investment on the booze yet, so better to give it over while somebody wants it. Sure, pal. Good. And that should help our dwindling reputation with the community, as I've been trying to steal from them all the time. Alright. Jeez, yeah. Buy 3, sell 1. Sell 3, so... nothing good about that. Alright. Another day. Another dollar. We're in the similar situation as before, unfortunately. There just isn't much that we're able to do if we're not able to... Well... I just thought of something. Ooh. Okay, 2 options. Trade with the hoodlums. Do you like booze? No, he doesn't. Dang it. I don't have enough gun. You have $76 on you. So let me talk through what's going on here. One of the factions, the hoodlums, that you've seen kind of a lot of, they have a tendency of posting up on certain street corners and just offering to trade. Oops, terribly sorry about that. Offering to trade. You can trade with them and buy things, and that's usually the best way to find illicit or illegal or illicit goods if that's what you're looking for or looking to move. Most shops and stores aren't interested in buying drugs and alcohol unless they're at a bar. So that's the best way to find how to move those goods. Now this guy, I've decided to offer to trade with him. Now I know he has $76 on him. And he is by himself. So I would really like it if I could hit him. Please. Oh my gosh. Alright, there's another fight breaking out while we're here. But we didn't manage to steal anything for the trouble. Better move on. My thought now is, let's turn our alcohol into, well, if I can't sell it to make the investment back, I can use it. Alcohol makes you do more damage. So if we can find a fight that's worth taking. Here's one. Where are you guys? I don't see him yet. Ooh, they're trying to ambush me, actually. There's 2 of them. Fragile hardcore. So nothing. No weapons, nothing like that. But we're really healthy. And the fact that they don't have weapons means I'd like to turn on them. Yeah, they didn't make the run, so let's do it. Let's have some alcohol in the mix. Make sure that we win it. And we have to steal from them. Not gonna help our reputation with the meat grinders, but that's what it is. Come on, they didn't even have anything on them. Shoot. Oh, man. And now the hoodlums are here. Great. Okay, well... well, we might be able to do something about this. Well, in the sense of... It's a 3v4. 3v4... And we don't have any weapons. Not good. But we do have... Oh god, they're all equipped. No, never mind. We gotta get out of here. Oh. That's surprising. It's not surprising anymore. I was wondering why the hoodlums would decide not to attack us. And now it makes perfect sense. They're just attacking somebody else. We'd better run while we can. In case they change their mind. Okay, well. Oh, shoot. Oh, there was a disturbance that we missed. I'm not sure if maybe it expired. But that would be really nice. Oh, here we go. Sure, loud crying. Alright, so first choice, whether or not we want to investigate what's going on here. Scram doesn't get us much. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Oh, there's a fight already. Let's try a sneak attack and see if we get any good out of that. We're gonna ask for compensation. Something funny happened there with the script, to be honest with you. We didn't get any goods, and the fight had happened before we even did anything about it, but I think it's a great script. I think it's a very interesting thing to choose from. Oh, Lord. That's a lot of money. Alright, they seem pretty confident that they're able to take this fight. It's a 4-on-3, but what they don't know is that I'm drunk. Not me, but you know what I mean. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Oh, no. Jeez, I hit some guy on the way out. Not good at all. And that's kind of what I get for being so far away from home. Well, back to the drawing board. Got a little cocky deciding to go all the way out there. I really should have stayed around nearby at the hideout, collected the tributes from today, and then I would have been able to buy a weapon. I'd be making more progress. Way it is now, with no health, really can't hurt to just try and dig the dumpster, get something. I think we can win this. Oh, thank God. Sure, we'll take that. We got some electronics. It's worth something to sell, but it's not the greatest item that we could have. No, thank you. You guys have pipes. You are scary. Ooh, get no, no, no. Still there? It is. $2. Oh, God damn it. No. Okay. So what happened? Well, the pipe fitters walked in. That's another faction. They found themselves fighting the hoodlums. Knocked the hoodlum out. They left without picking up the goods. And I ran back in because I saw that was a... Sorry, pal. We gotta get you. Yeah. If you weren't gonna run, you were gonna be in trouble, pal. Sorry to say. Yeah, that's the long and the short of it, to be honest with you. It's... dog eat dog world, I guess. No. I don't think I wanna square up against the church. I'd love it if you fought somebody else, but you're not gonna do that. Dang it. Alright, well, let's be responsible. And steal from our friends. Sorry, pal, but I do need it. Shoot. Well, that's great. Not much of nothing. Alright, can you just give me anything at all? Thank you. Alright. Now it's starting to feel tough even taking the 77% chance to skim from the top. Just please don't hurt me. Give me the money. Good. The other one stepped off. So this is an example of where someone could have potentially attempted to take over the location from me. CW Police here probably doesn't like me very much. They don't like me at all. And so what that means is they might be willing to take a location from me or attempt to. But because there was only one, oh, excuse me. Because there was only one here, he figured that he wasn't going to be able to win the fight. He's right as well. So for the best for him that he didn't try and take the location from me. And very good for me, as it means I don't miss out on my $8 a day Alright, well, that's about it. Let's go immediately home before it's nighttime and drop our stuff off. Thank God. Okay, it feels better already. Oof, okay. We know weapons are too expensive for us to be able to use them. But if we're walking around with half health, the worst that we're going to lose is, well, unfortunately, maybe momentary consciousness. So it might be worthwhile to just continue to explore now as a group. Again, I could split up. You saw it before. You can split your team up into multiple groups, but it becomes a lot to manage. And if you lose track or don't have the proper resources for the individual, you know, or for one of the teams to handle something on their own, then you might just risk losing them outright. Now, that being said, I'm realizing what might be nice is if I try to find interactions that could potentially pay out. Oh, Lord. No, let's... Ooh. Let's walk back in at the end of that fight and see if we can pick something up off the ground. Really just have to play as the scavenger right now. We have no other choice. And I like that, to be honest with you. One of the things that's not being shown right now is that in the tutorial game, you are working with a mysterious individual who benefits you tremendously. He even says directly that, you know, working with him make the city your playground. And I have to tell you, compared to this, yeah, that feels like a playground for sure. Okay, well, no fight now. Good, there's a fight going on. Let's get back over there. Oh, shoot. Alright. I'm surprised. Do the hoodlums like me? No, not... Ah, you see? This is what we talked about before. So this is the... competence and warmth coming into play. The hoodlums, this faction that I'm walking into in this street corner here, they view me as competent. They think I am able to accomplish the things I want to accomplish, so they're less likely to take fights with me. Even fights that they might actually win, they're gonna just go ahead and say, alright, let's just back off. Let's stay cool, as reducing their warmth further might actually start the fight, and I'm really not confident I can make that work for me. Alright. What now? Well, why do we have $18? What? Go, 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 go. Drop it off, drop it off, drop it off. I probably made them leave before they dropped off the goods. Oof, that would have been bad. Good. Now we have our all of $23. What do we do now? Well, we can continue to explore. Go back to our favorite junkyard. Let's try to find something. Anything that's going on. That might help us. So Team Alpha, let's split you up. I want 3 teams. Not something I usually like to do, but in the case... See, that's why. Alright. Team Charlie is getting out. That's good. This guy's going. Keep moving. We need to find something that's going on around here. You can use tab to move between the tabs at the top of the screen, which I like to combine with right-click on the team menu in a particular location. Okay, nothing now. Ooh, what is that? There is a disturbance. Let's take a look. At the leads menu, we can see there's an escort ambush. So there's some escort going on, and we better just not be involved. Let's keep moving. Nothing here. Alright, let's keep going. What do you got? Team Alpha. That's stuff on the ground, isn't it? Oh, but if we stick around, maybe something happens. Hey. Hey, great. While I wasn't looking, Charlie picked up a crowbar. This is a great strategy. Why wasn't I doing this before? I was playing too conservatively, too scared. I should really just now get this guy going back home so that he can drop it off. Same thing here is a big newfound hatchet. Hey, look at that. Okay, we're feeling way different now. Just in time. As we'll see in a moment. Doc, you better keep moving. You're not worth your weight in anything right now. In the meantime, we can do our collections and move through the city. Disturbances here and here. Not worth our time. We don't have anybody that's nearby to be able to handle that. I'm gonna need you to go there. I see. I already have somebody there. And I need you to collect. Steal while I check in on Charlie. Ugh, okay, fine. Sorry. That's my bad. I'll take a normal payment. Still nothing. Okay, best of luck to you, pal. Let's take the normal payout, although I should have just tried for the 60%. And then keep moving on. Good. Alpha Bravo, time to leave. And see how the teams merge. Now it's just one. Team Alpha is going somewhere else. Stop traveling, please. Oops. What did I do? Okay, Team Alpha, I need you to go to this location instead. Alright, well, on the road again. Oof. Is it worth it? That's scary. I jump scared myself. Maybe it is worth it to head back. So why would I head back when I saw that there was a fight? Because I am a scavenger. That is... Man, there's a fight everywhere. Yes, there is. Alfie, please. Notice... Alfie, please. Yes. Oh my god. We're in the money. We're in the money. It's all coming up. It's all coming up. Oh my god. Oh my god. This was a much better strategy. I'm learning how to play the game. Even though I'm the one working on creating it. Holy moly, dude. We did it. And he got back safe. And we dropped off. And we're rich. We're rich. We're rich, honey. We're rich. We got baseball bat, hatchet, crowbar. Oh my gosh. We're like a real gang now. Why didn't I do this before? Who didn't tell me? Evrim. I'm going to blame the game developer. Evrim. It's your fault. All right. No, this is great. Now we're in the money, man. We can take more locations. We have weapons. We can start to really expand now. Got a lot of money actually. Let's engage and see what we can do here. Okay, 54% chance with a threat. We got a really bad rep. And we really need to make up for that. Alright, let's merge our teams. I said let's merge our teams. Steam, please fix. Alright. Disturbance at Stanley Terrace. Might be far away now. Interesting. Alright. Nighttime. Spooky time. And bar time, to be honest with you. So let's do that. Okay. Well, the meat grinders defend this location. Better not try and take it for ourselves. Oh, good. It's another escort. We're in a lot better position to do escorts now that we have real weapons rather than just... I don't know what we had Nerf guns before. Basically. Let's go. Even though it's nighttime, significantly more confident that we'll be able to complete this one. Sneak right in before the sharks try to do it themselves. We'll take the long way around. we can afford to spend more time in this. Good. These kinds of favors, as they're called, favors and jobs, requests, these kinds of things, that makes up the backbone of the game. It's unfortunate we... Ooh. No, we're good. $3. No, take him back out in the street. He can... take him to the next island. He can walk home. He's gonna pay $3. You think this is, pal? Lime scooters? Alright, well... we are sitting on cashola. And it seems I might have only kept $5 in the bank, so let's be a little bit more responsible with our money and put it under the mattress. So what my grandfather did, if it's good enough for him, it's good enough for me. Wow, we got a lot of stuff. Holy moly. 5 electronics we found. That's great. Crowbar, hatchet, crowbar. Oh yeah, okay, we're stacked. Now we have weapons sitting at home as well. That's great, because sitting at... oh, jeez, I gotta stop hitting that. Having weapons at home means in the case that we do get beat up again and all of a sudden we're out on our butts again, at least we will be able to re-equip. And with that kind of cash sitting at home, we're feeling pretty good about ourselves. Well, it only took, well, a whole week, but now we're starting to feel like we recovered from a pretty terrible series of events. I think this does a pretty good job of showing one way of playing through the game, one interaction. And one that I find really fun. Like I said, a huge part of this being those interactions. Those, for example here, I know the costs of making a threat. The community will not like me. There is cost to this. But being the bad guy ain't so bad when you're making all that cash. Where am I going? Come on now. Well, might as well. Sure. What? How did we know? Oh, no. It's a big new game, Alfie. The crowbar. I was going to lose it if we came all the way over here for... Excuse me? Hold on. Scavenger? The scavenger guy wants to scavenge. That's what he does. Go, go, go. What's on the street? What's on the street? Now take them. Oh no. That's unfortunate. We would love to hit them right now. Get them. They're not healthy. They're... Come on, Charlie, get involved. Nice. Oh yeah, we were definitely robbing them. We just took them for everything they had. Whoa, sorry, dummies. Easy money. Better get going. Half a band in a week. Not exactly the healthiest cash flow I've ever heard of, but... well... this is a good try. Excuse me. I don't even have a band. It's like $500. Less than $500, man. Oh, I'm in trouble. Okay. No, really though, we're doing quite good. We can continue to expand now. And we could probably keep doing that for a while. Do it enough, we might be able to begin to recruit more people into our team. Alright, let's talk to you. Actually, we can do that. We have a bunch of electronics. That might be good. Starting to make an ally with another faction could help us out. Okay, stop doing that. They're warm with us, they should be less likely to attack our locations. So, it might be really valuable to bring some of the things they want and make friends. Is it worth 5 electronics? Probably not, but, well, maybe. You said you need electronics? Alright. And another escort. Good. Alright, so that's about what we got going on. Another job. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on a second. This is interesting. Random guys are trying to ask for a toll. I could just pay him off. Oh gosh, I can't. I didn't bring any money with me. I'm gonna have to either try and run or just scare him off, and I can scare him. There we go. That's good, because that should also improve our relationship with the community. Oh my gosh, the community hates me. They hate me. They hate me. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Alright, we're chasing off the hoodlums. They should think that I'm pretty competent now, I think. I'm surprised they're not thinking I'm more competent. Let's get to that escort. Doing jobs helps improve our relationship, and improving our relationship is going to make it so that we don't get beat up. Or at least get beat up less often. And really, that's all you want in life. Oh lord, 6 of them? Holy moly. But there's already a fight going on. That's interesting. Fight's over. It's hard to say. We're half health. What are we gonna lose? We'll lose pretty good weapons. We better run. Damn. Well, we've already hit the floor on relationship with the community, so I... Excuse me, hold on a second. No, you don't just get to run away. Steal a bunch of money and run away. Alright, they did exactly that, but we still got a bunch of stuff from it. Yeah, there we go. Good. Not bad at all. Forgot to run tributes today, but to be honest with you, with the kind of cash that we have, we shouldn't be running tributes anymore. We should be stockpiling weapons. Big thing about having the money is that money is great and all, but what is really great is having backups of weapons and goods so that you can take care of yourself in the case that everything else goes away. Let's make sure to buy, well, we don't need electronics. And we could try to get some better weapons, right? I think the hatchet is the best. If we can buy one more of those, well, we're pretty good. Oh, yeah, that's true. Actually, I kind of forgot about that. We want to improve our relationship with the community. Another way that we can do it is just give them money. If we give them things, they'll think better of us, and that will kind of average out the evil that we've been doing recently. Alright, how do we handle this? Guess I better take some more cash and head to the store. Oh, shoot. No, I did the one thing that I always remember not to do, which is leave without the cargo. Alright, let's try it again. Send crew cargo. Always click cargo. And we're going to buy as much money. Money? No, it's locked. Oh, I'm too slow. I'm too slow. Alright, sorry. Well, we can go buy booze. Apparently booze is cheaper than water, so can't hurt. Buy 4? No, what a rip-off. I'm starting to realize that the rip-off might be because he's gonna ask me for booze, isn't he? Yes. Yep. There we go. I'll buy it and sell it back to you. Buy it and give it back to you because I want you to like me so that you stop charging me so much money. It's a huge thing as well. It's that if they like you, they'll charge you less. Might be worthwhile to make the investment now that we have a lot of cash. That is, in effect, a potential cash sink as you get a bunch of money. Giving it to communities or other factions in order to just outright improve your relationship while you do evil stuff on the side. Alright. We're going to make sure that we take booze with us. Again, that's pretty useful to have. Something that will benefit us in a fight. Oh, that's it, man. Yeah. Oh no. That's the end of the demo. You get 7 days. Not more. Just 7 days. Right when we were feeling like we got real good. We were on top of the world there. That was another... And the next day, it was going to be another engage, take over, engage, take over, engage, take over. Take the whole block. The story will continue. That's the idea. I think it's pretty nifty. How long have we been gone? Hour and 20? It's not bad. I think this is good. I think that's a good one playthrough today. Simulcast on Steam and on YouTube. I will be sure to do another one tomorrow. I might even try the vertical canvas as well. I'll see whether or not that works okay. It's usually hard to do this, but vertically, but we'll see. And that might be cool to have on Instagram or on TikTok as well. We are on all these socials. If you are watching this, which, well, I hope you enjoyed. But if you're watching this, then please, please, wishlist on Steam, follow us on YouTube. I have all sorts of content coming out. One thing that's kind of nifty about been working on this project is that I'm not a professional by any means in any of these things. This is something that I've been picking up as I've been going along working with my friend. And so I come to it with the perspective of I'm not interested in necessarily just making things with the intention of making things, you know, or gaming the system or, you know, following trends in some ways. This game is not like a, you know, this game is not, it has a niche. It's a specific type of game. It's a very unique type of game. And I think that if you are interested in this kind of type of game, we want to find you. And we want you to, I'm going to find you. No. we want to connect you with this type of game because it's really fun. It's really interesting. I think you saw how I kind of get involved and like really fascinated. So I don't really follow trends or anything like that. I don't have the top tier editing. I don't use, you know, the AI video editors to make 100 shorts a day, those kinds of things. But I hope that it does come through, that there is a sense of love and care about this genre, and about some of the inspirations behind this genre as well. And yeah. So thanks so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow. I might do 1 or 2 tomorrow where we play through. And we'll see all the things that Compound Interest Demo Out Now has to offer. And for that, thank you very much. First, goodbye, YouTube. Okay, bye, YouTube. All right, Steam, it's just us now.